Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, my name is Stella Tkatchova, and I'm the program manager for space systems. So I did start my career, as Steven said, as an intern at ESA ESTEC, and until today I still have a lot of friends working in the space industry. But today I want to talk to you about the European Innovation Council. So the European Innovation Council is the third pillar of Horizon Europe. We are the ones which actually fund high-risk innovation, game-changing breakthrough innovations. And we are built upon the DARPA model and ARPA in the US. So here is a snapshot of the impacts and the domains. We are a very, let's say, diverse organization. We cover areas from health, medical devices, energy, photonics, plastics, so on, and now space. So since 1 year, we also work on space. We have 10 program managers, and each of the program manager has a domain. I'm the one responsible for space. So next year, when I come and talk to you, I really hope here to have space. Pathfinder are usually low TRL projects, TRL 1 to TRL 4, and accelerator ones are TRL 6 to TRL 9. So let me tell you a little bit about our role in the space industry. We're a new player. So, as I mentioned to you, we actually fund game-changing innovation and high-risk ideas. We were the first to fund companies like D-Orbit, EIC, Endurosat. We really work with new space, and it's for all EU members from member states and associated countries. We support them through the whole process of high-risk innovation, demonstration, and commercialization. And not only downstream, but actually upstream. And actually, and later on I will go ahead, just last Saturday we had the launch of 2 space projects from the EIC, one for actuators and one for iodine propulsion. So we go through all the phases of a space mission. So what are our programs? We have 3 major programs. First one is Pathfinder, which is for researchers, SMEs, mid-caps. They can partner together and create a consortium. It's for breakthrough, game-changing innovation, and it's based on the European Commission's FET program, which was the Ancient Future Emerging Technologies program. Once you finish your project, you get up to 4 million if you apply for a challenge, and 3 million if you apply for open. Once you finish it, you have the right actually to qualify for transition, where you get 2.5 million. The idea is there to reach a proof of concept. And then you have Accelerator, which is open for individual SMEs and startups. And there we have, you get 2.5 million, but also you get up to 15 million, and if not even above, in equity. So this is a unique feature of the program. In parallel, there are the program managers, just like me, who are involved in guiding the projects, supporting them, creating and proposing different space challenges. We also have the EIC advisory board, which supports the EIC. But let me tell you a little bit more about our space projects. As I mentioned earlier, we're mainly working with new space stakeholders. So Space Debris Sustainability, a project for using electrodynamic tethers, Cassiopeia, space debris monitoring. Then we have companies like Infinite Orbits for looking for endurance, and so on. Enabling space technologies, there we have a MEST project called for high-temperature superconductors, and as I mentioned, we had 2 projects we just launched. And Earth observation and meteorology projects. So this is just a screenshot. Here are the examples. Free passive deoperating device business model for orbital maneuvering device. We have the MES2, and here is you can see this project for electrodynamic actually tethers. It matured more and now is in the transition phase 2. Some other examples, using actuators for small sats. They had the launch, as I mentioned to you, for spacecraft between 50 to 300 kilograms. Embrace, you know very well, with the rising prices of xenon and krypton, companies are starting to look at innovative propellants like iodine propellant. Cassiopeia is looking at ground-based stations to monitor debris. And then we have also some downstream ones. Some examples of the global recognition of some of our EIC space projects. Most of you probably have read the American Aerospace magazine. Here in the annual year review, you can see they've made one of our projects is very well presented. So this year, we have a 1.6 billion program, which is for all domains. We have an open part, and we have the challenges. And in the challenges, we have 2 space challenges. The first one is in-space solar energy harvesting, in space. That's important to make, because ESA has another program, ESA Solaris, and we're complementary in a way. We're not competing, we're complementary. And then we have customer-driven space technologies and services for 65 million. These are the deadlines, and the budget. So if you have an idea for disruptive innovation and you cannot fit in the space challenge which we have, you can always apply for the open, for accelerator. For the Pathfinder, the deadline passed, but for the challenge, it's the 18th of October. The transition is closed only for Pathfinder or ERC projects. So what are this year's space challenges? Before I dive deep into them, I want to tell you how I propose the topic. I think this is important so you know how we do our road mapping and how we propose topics. My general knowledge, I analyze the EIC projects and the ERC ones. We do these exercises, whole horizon scanning, where we collect experts to identify bottom-up signals. Also, I work with my colleagues from DG DEFIS and Space on horizon projects, and I coordinate whether there isn't possible duplication, because my colleagues from Pillar 2 are the one following on the relationship with ESA and responsible at the Commission level. And then I identify potential gaps, and here, as you see, the Pathfinder, the criteria which I use. Some of this criteria actually comes from our annual work program. So these are the 2 topics for this year. In-space solar energy harvesting for innovative space application for 32 million, and accelerated customer-driven innovative space technologies and services. And tomorrow I will be diving and going in much more detail about these topics. But customer-driven innovative space technologies is about space debris, in-orbit satellite servicing, active debris removal, and unmanned microgravity platforms and so on. So these are the 2 topics of this year. And here you can actually directly see any links, which I believe will be quite useful to our work program, which is our guiding star for when applying. Also, you can see the Info Space Days. On the 26th of January, I made Info Space Days, and there you can see all the recordings. Also, when you apply for Pathfinder, you need to take under consideration the portfolio consideration, so this is why I've put a link. And general info days. Or in case any of you has an idea for innovative, disruptive technologies in the future, please do just go to this link, EU Horizon Scanning, where we collect all the bottom-up ideas and recommendations, and a number of experts actually analyze them. And the long-term future, I do see it like that, but for all Europe. So all Europe, Central, Eastern, Western, I do observe that in Central and Eastern Europe, I'm Bulgarian, by the way, I do see the emergence a lot of new space companies, no matter of the lack of support at governmental level or lack of support of having a national strategy. So I do think Central Eastern Europe countries have a very important role to play, and I do encourage you to apply. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Stella. Thank you so much.